video is simply entitled Stay in Your Lane. Now, there's a reason I say that, and we'll get to that in just a minute, but just to give you an update real quick, we are in Colorado, headed down to California with a load that I picked up yesterday. It's a load of steel grates that goes down to San Diego, California. We're going to deliver it Thursday morning and get a load going back to Oklahoma so we can go home next week. So I figured I'd touch on the subject of staying in your lane while I had just a little bit of time left before the end of my day, and figured, well, what better view than beautiful Colorado, especially with that division line we got up here, the rain clouds and then the bright skies on the other side of it. I always love seeing that kind of stuff. But anyways, to get back on topic here, I received a text message from a friend of a photo while I was loading this trailer. And normally when drivers haul these grates, they do so using straps to secure it down. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, so I used chains. As long as the load is secure and you're not damaging the product or it's not going to go anywhere, then you're okay to use pretty much anything you want, as long as it's DOT legal. Oh, that was a beautiful lightning strike. I don't know if you guys saw that. But as long as it's DOT legal and you're not damaging the product in any way, you can secure it down with whatever you want. But anyways, a van driver who was bumped at the docks while I was off to the side getting loaded decided he was going to take a photo of me using chains and then post it to social media, I won't say what site, and proceed to gripe and complain about me, pretty much from what I understand, saying, I didn't know what I was doing, I should have used straps instead of chains, and long story short, just sort of griping and complaining while he was sitting in the AC when I was outside actually doing physical work. And I found out from a buddy of mine who sent me the picture. That's how I know this happened. And luckily, he stood up for me and explained the situation and told the guy take it down. I don't know if he actually did or not. That's not the point. The point of all of this is I have nothing against van drivers, reefer drivers. I've done it before. It's not my area that I like. I enjoy doing flatbed. It's more physical instead of just sitting in your truck bumping docks. Not to step on anybody's toes, there's more than one way to make money out here, and everybody has their preference on which division they prefer. I just prefer doing flatbed. That's just me. But for a driver who doesn't do flatbed and hasn't done flatbed, he used to do flatbed, but apparently he griped and complained to his boss until he got put on the van division because he didn't like doing the physical work that required a flatbed. So to sit in your truck and gripe and complain about another driver who's out there doing physical work just because you don't agree with how I'm doing something or another driver is doing something doesn't mean you know the whole story. Now, he didn't get out and ask why I was throwing chains. He didn't say anything to me. So he didn't know that, simply put, I didn't have the winches on side of my trailer to secure it down using straps. Had I had the proper amount of winches, well, of course, I would have used straps. It's a heck of a lot faster and easier than using chains. But I didn't have them, so I had to use the next best thing to make sure the load was secured and wasn't going to go anywhere. So chains it was. But it just brings me to my point. If you don't know what's going on, why say anything at all? Unfortunately, there are drivers like that who have nothing better to do while they're sitting at docks than watch everybody else work, only to give them something to talk about. And to me, that's just not a professional. If you don't know what somebody else is doing or the reason behind what they're doing, then don't say anything. This is supposed to be a job of adults and a professional professional job at that. And when drivers do that, all we do is end up making each other look bad. Doesn't make any sense to me. So if you're in van, reefer, tanker, heavy haul, what have you, why sit there and complain? Or not necessarily complain, that might be the wrong word, but why comment, that's the word I'm going after, on how somebody else does their job when you're not in any way, shape, or form involved? Now, granted, had I done something wrong or I was damaging something, sure, that's different. That's understandable to comment on. But in this situation, nothing happened, nothing's damaged, and he still needed something to talk about, I guess, to make himself feel better. But anyways, that's why I decided I'd make this video. And normally, you know, I'm not gonna post things like this, but it kind of got under my skin that another quote-unquote professional would do something like that. So anyways, that's why I decided, you know, I'll make a little rant video. But anyways, we will pick up tomorrow with some more hood footage. Sorry, I can't speak. Going across Vail, I-70 coming out of Colorado into Utah. It's a very scenic route, so it's good quality up there. So I figured it'd do good for some hood time. So we will pick this up tomorrow. If you have any comments on the subject, please feel free to comment down below. Or if you agree, give the video a thumbs up, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.